Hi everybody, Andy here with eTrailer.com. Let's take a look at this Coleman-Mach Signature Mach 3 13,500 BTU ducted RV air conditioner system with this polished white shroud. Now, as you probably know, one of the biggest headaches in RV repairs is figuring out which parts are compatible, which go together, and this kit's going to take all that off of your plate. This rooftop unit comes with a compatible air distribution box and thermostat, and all of these components are designed to work together so the installation is going to go smoother for you. Nothing should catch you off guard. So whether you're doing the install yourself or you have somebody else doing it for you, you're going to have everything that you need in this kit to make the job faster, cleaner, and a whole lot less stressful for you. Now, this system is made for RVs with ducted air, and with 13,500 BTUs of cooling power, this system is going to help move that air through your ceiling ducts that are already existing in your camper or RV to give you enough cooling for that smaller to mid-size RV. Think about 30 feet long and shorter. Inside of this unit are large coils, and airflow boosting fins are going to help pull that heat out efficiently, so your RV is going to stay cooler with less strain on your system. So let me give you just some rough measurements here of the unit itself, just so you have a good idea of the size. So looking at the overall length, we're sitting at about 38.5 to about 39 inches long. And then the overall width, we're going to be about 27 inches wide. And then this is considered a medium profile air conditioner unit. So the overall height is going to be about 13.5 to 14 inches tall. And this is going to fit over your standard 14.25 inch by 14.25 inch opening on your RV roof. And this weighs about 80 pounds. Now, this unit is built with copper tubing and secure joints to help it stay sealed and running season after season. The streamlined medium profile shroud, I think, is going to help reduce drag. And I wanted to point out, this is considered a polished white shroud. So along the sides and the front is going to be that polished texture or that shiny texture. But the top and the back is more of a textured matte finish. So it's kind of like a two-tone finish. And if you notice, it's not like really rigid, but it kind of has some give to it. So I think it's going to be more impact resistant than some of the harder plastic covers. But ultimately, I think it's going to do a pretty good job of protecting those internal components from water, dirt, debris, and things like that. So I think ultimately it's going to hold up really well for you, and it looks pretty aerodynamic as well. Now, taking a closer look here at the components that's included on this side of my table here, this air distribution box is going to direct is going to give you directed or ducted airflow. So you're just going to open up these louvers here like so, and that's going to allow you to have the air come directly out of the box. But then if you want to make sure that you're getting that air through the ducts, you're just going to close the louvers like that, and that's going to force that air through your existing ductwork in your RV or camper. We do have these grills here that can pop off, so you can remove and rinse out those washable filters. That's going to help keep the airflow going very efficiently. It's going to keep the air clean in your camper. And this has a low profile design. It's got a slim shape. What I wanted to do here is just kind of simulate what this might look like on your ceiling. So this is going to stick down maybe about 1.5 inches or so. So it's not going to take up a whole lot of headspace at all. Showing you the other side here. And it does include everything else that you see here on the table. You're going to get the control box, which is basically the brains of the operation, the frame, the hardware, the bolts to get the air distribution box and the air conditioner unit secured. And then we also have this digital thermostat. This is an easy, this features a simple digital control here, screen that's going to let you easily adjust the settings. It's got a clear backlit display. I think the screen's going to be pretty easy to read whether it's day or night, so you're not going to be fumbling around with buttons in the dark. The overall height is about 4 inches tall. The overall width about 2.5 inches. And this is about 1 inch thick. So this is going to be included. So everything that you see here. I do want to point out that this is not going to be backwards compatible with any system, any air conditioner system from 2024 and earlier due to the new R32 refrigerant that meets the 2025 EPA regulations. So that's why getting a kit like this is great, because all of the components are going to work together. But if you currently have some components on your camper or RV that are from 2024 or earlier, those will more than likely not work with this system. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. If you get an R32 system, everything has to be compliant with that R32 refrigerant. I realize I failed to give you the measurements of the air distribution box. Looking at the overall width, we're sitting at about 19 inches. The overall length is 20 inches, in case you were needing to know those measurements. One other thing I wanted to mention is a heat strip is available for this unit separately. A heat strip is not a furnace replacement, but it's good to have sometimes, just in case you wake up one morning and there's like a chill in the air. And so if you just need something that you can add into the AC unit that's going to allow you to get that chill out of the air so you don't have to fire up that furnace, that heat strip is available separately, and you can take a look at it on our website using the model number that I have there for you on your screen. And if that's something you're interested in, you can add that to your order and install that yourself. It should be a pretty simple install. Now, if you happen to have any other questions about this kit or any other systems that we carry here at eTrailer.com, don't hesitate to reach back out. We do want to be sure that you're getting exactly what you want and need. Well, that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that it was helpful for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.